What is going on, guys? It is your boy Untitled Chapter, bringing you another video today, and this time I'm gonna explain to you how the Felony and Finance DLC works. So I'm gonna explain the Finance and Felony DLC right now. So Rockstar dropped this DLC I think a couple of hours ago, so let's get started. So what you see on screen is we can actually buy offices right now. We can actually start a company. And I'm gonna list all 4 offices right now. So first of all, we have the Maze Bank West for $1 million. After that, we have the Arcadius Business Center for $2,250,000. After that, we have the Loan Bank, and that's $3,100,000. I bought this one to see how it looks, so you can check that out in the link in the description and also an annotation on screen right now. And we have the Maze Bank Tower, the 4 million one. That's the big one. So what you can do with every office, you can customize them. There are 9 interiors in total, so you can pick one of those, and one is for free, and the other one you have to pay. Yeah, you have to basically pay. You can see me doing that over here. It will actually slope up, so one interior will cost like 400,000, and the other one will cost like $1 million. It depends a little bit. After that, we have the personal assistant. This one costs nothing at the start, but you will need to pay her or him $300 per GTA day, so that's not too bad. After that, we have some optional stuff, and that are a gun safe for $520,000, a safe for $320,000, and a gun safe, that's a really good thing. I'm not gonna lie, you can actually store your guns in there, and it actually works really good. The safe, on the other hand, where you store your money, doesn't seem to work right now. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intended. I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna say don't buy it. Don't buy the safe. You can buy the gun safe, that's okay. And yeah, don't buy the safe because it's only as aesthetics basically. After that, you have also an option for accommodation, and that's basically where you can stay while you are in your office. So you can take a nap, you can change your clothes, etc, etc. So that's pretty nice, but it is pretty expensive. It costs like $800,000, so that is pretty expensive. That is also optional. And of course, you can see me doing that over here. You can change your company's name. Just like the yacht, you can change your name. I went with Untitled Chapter Incorporate because why not? And yeah, that's basically how the entire thing of buying an office works. Guys, this is really big disclaimer. At all 4 offices, it seems like that you are able to enter a garage. Even with accommodation, it is not possible. You cannot enter a garage. There are some garages with all 4 offices, but you cannot enter them. So that's a really big disclaimer, and I just letting you guys know. I've tried it and it didn't work for me. I even bought the accommodation tab like for 800,000 and it didn't work. So with every office that you buy, there are a couple of things that when you enter, you are gonna see. So first of all, you have the entrance, that are like the elevators. There are 4 elevators in every office, so that's pretty cool. And after that, you go to some glass doors, and you will see your personal assistant's room. So it's basically not a room, but you will see your personal assistant has like a desk, and at the background there is your company logo, or not logo, but your company name. And yeah, that's pretty cool. After that, you have a couple of work desks for your associates. There are actually associates workspaces, but you can use them too. There are just like laptops you will find in your garages. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So moving on, we've got the Boardroom. And the Boardroom, that is pretty awesome. It is actually an interactive 3D map. So when you buy an office, you also need to buy a warehouse. I will touch on that in a later stage of this video, but yeah, you will need to buy a warehouse, and when you buy a warehouse, it will actually light up as a green dot on your interactive map. So yeah, that is pretty awesome, and I'm really liking that what GTA have done with that. Moving on, we are going to the main office for SecuroServe, and this is your main office, and you can see the SecuroServe account on the screen right now, and this is where you control your entire buying supplies, because you need to buy supplies and you need to sell supplies, and this is where you buy your supplies. Via that computer you buy your supplies and you sell your supplies via your warehouse. So at that desk as well, at the SecuroServe account desk, you can actually deck that out with like some money and some other things. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And after that, you can see the workspaces over here right now. You can see the interactive map room over here right now. And I have to say, there are some astonishing views. Moving on, there's also a TV area, there is a couch and a couple of chairs, and of course there is a TV. And at the TV you can actually watch TV, but you can also play a game, and that's pretty interesting because I think that's the first time you can actually play a game inside of a game, at least for GTA. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And then of course you've got the optional housing space. So that's optional, you can buy it like I said for 800,000, and yeah, you can take a nap in there, you can change your clothes, and that's basically it, and it will extend your office a little bit. So yeah, that is pretty cool. So right now I've talked enough about the offices and what you can do with them and how you can buy them, etc, etc. You can see me here sitting down at the interactive map. That's pretty impressive. But right now let's get started and let's move on to the warehouses. So you can see me over here. I'm actually gonna sit down at the main office or at the main desk with my security serve account, and I'm actually gonna log in about a minute, and you can see what's going to happen. So after you log in with your secure serve account, you will actually see an interactive map where you can buy warehouses. Here it is on screen right now, and there are three types of warehouses. There are small warehouses, there are medium warehouses, and there are large warehouses. So small warehouses can only take like 16 crates, medium warehouses will only take like 42 crates, and large warehouses will take the largest amount of 111 crates at once. So therefore small warehouses are the cheapest one and large warehouses are the expensive ones. So most of the small warehouses are between 100,000 and 500,000 in GTA dollars, and medium warehouses are between 500,000 and a million GTA dollars. And after that, large warehouses are a little bit more expensive. They're like between 1,400,000, 1,500,000 GTA dollars and going up higher than that. So my best guess is I went for a medium warehouse, just because I think 32 crates for right now is pretty much enough storage, and you don't pay that much. I paid around 900,000. That's not that much for me. So go with medium, or if it's possible, go with small or medium, because large you don't need it at the moment. You can also upgrade, and you can also buy more and more warehouses later on. So if you are buying packages, you can actually buy them from here, and you need to pick them up. So there are two ways of how you can pick up those packages. First of all, what you can do, and that depends a little bit on what you're picking up and also what the game is generating for you. So sometimes you need to pick up like a vehicle, or sometimes you need to pick up like a package. So it depends a little bit on the mission. And one thing that I noticed is that if there are a package like arms package, like weapon packages, you can actually pick them up and you don't have to exit your vehicle. So that is pretty huge. If you are like in a car like an armored Kuruma, an insurgent, or in a supercar, just drive over those packages and you will pick them up. You don't have to leave your car for that, so that is really convenient if it's possible. If you can get there with your car, and that's really convenient. So we covered buying stuff, now we're gonna cover selling stuff. So if you bought stuff and you have stored it in your warehouse, you can see me over here. I'm actually packing some stuff up. This was the crates I was talking about earlier. I need to store it in my warehouse, and after that I'm gonna sell it. So if you're selling it, you can do that via three ways. So you're gonna go by car, you're gonna go by plane, or you're gonna go by boat. So the car is most of the time, that is an armored truck. After that we've got the plane, and that's most of the time a Cuban 800. And last but not least, that's the boat, and that's most of the time it's gonna be a tug. So after you're gonna sell some stuff, you will see how many profit you're gonna make. But there is a catch to that, because you can actually earn extra profit. Yeah, you heard it right, you can actually earn extra profit. It depends on the lobby size in which lobby you are playing. So if I'm getting like 10,000 profit normal, and I get like, and I play with like 30 other people, I will actually get $100 profit per player in that lobby extra. So that will come roughly out till $13,000 instead of 10,000. So that is pretty crazy that you can actually earn extra profit depending on your size in which lobby you are playing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So one thing to note, guys, is that if you sell 3 goods at once, you will actually get more money than if you sell them separate. This will scale up with how many items you will sell at once, and like with how many players you have in your lobby as well, like I talked about earlier. You can actually go for a strategy for high risk, high reward. One thing what I will mention, and that's really important, is that you can only sell every 20 or 30 minutes. So we've arrived at the last thing of our explaining video, and that's upgrading vehicles. You can see me doing that over here, and you can upgrade your vehicles with 2 types. So first of all with a jammer and with armor. Armor of course is for protecting the vehicle. And secondly of all, we've got the jammer, and the jammer is for anti-air defense. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot about the jammer. I haven't played with it a lot. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care and goodbye.